It's another beautiful Wednesday, live here at TAP TV, Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria, and you're welcome for the newspaper review for today, being the 22nd day of October 2025. I am Achamaze Prosper, and I have here with me a beautiful political analyst, Miss Chidima. Miss Chidima, how are you doing?
I'm very fine, thank you, and how are you?
I'm good, thank you very much, ma'am. All right, let's get into the business of the day, being the newspaper review, and the first on our list is Daily Sun. Protest, court sends Nnamdi Kanu's brother, send orders to Kuje prison, postpones Natasha's trial over cybercrime to November 24th. This will be seen in page 4. Senate recommends life imprisonment for minor defilers. This will be seen in page 6. Christian genocide saga. Khan accuses presidency of facts twisting. Kuka begs US. This will be seen in page 6. Supreme Court reserves judgment in Rivers State emergency rule suit. Court sacks Ebony Council chairman. This will be seen in page 27. Insecurity. Edo State government to regulate activities of scavengers, scrap dealers, or Ebola. This will be seen in page 4. Rep probes utilization of $4.6 billion HIV TB malaria fund. This will be seen in page 27. Over to you, Ms. Chidima. We could see on Monday that a protest was carried out in this country, precisely at the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, where some persons were arrested, and one of them being Nnamdi Kanu's brother and his barrister. So we are seeing that they have been reprimanded in Kuje prison. So what's your take on that, ma'am?
Thank you so much for that. I'm very surprised that the police can actually investigate and try somebody in less than 24 hours. I mean, there are many cases that are still in their decks that have not even been taken to court, and the investigations have not even been done. But for the fact that people came out to do free protests, and then you are arresting them with the charges of them trying to destroy national assets and that they were disrupting the peace of the nation. I mean, last week and even yesterday, I made mention of the fact that we have the freedom of speech, and if they are actually arresting and trying these people and sentencing them to prison, it is actually making it look like the federal government is making a statement that we don't have the right to speak. Because if you can actually arrest someone for saying something freely, it's to put fear in other people to not say their mind. I mean, if you want to say your mind and then you remember the fact that, okay, this person came out to do this protest and then they were arrested. If I decide to go, I will also be arrested. And so everybody just keeps quiet and then continues to suffer quietly. And we're not going to be able to say, the federal government arresting these people. I believe that if they feel like they are guilty of this particular thing, these particular cases and allegations being thrown at them, then why is Nnamdi Kanu's case still in court to this day? I mean, he has been in court, it has been in court for 7 years. So if they can do investigation in less than 24 hours, I believe that Nnamdi Kanu's case, they can actually finish the investigation and try him and sentence him even within 12 hours, because his case has been there long more than enough.
All right, thank you about that, Ms. Chidima. Also on this particular issue, this is a question I might be throwing out to our viewers, in the sense that we know that 5 years ago, there was a protest that was carried out in this country. That was the NSAS protest. And some persons were arrested then. Allegedly, we know that some of these persons that were arrested then, some of them are still in prison up till now without trial. They have not even faced any judge to prove whether they are guilty or innocent. And we are now seeing that people that went for protest have been sued to court and been convicted or reprimanded in prison within the space of 12 hours, or let's say 24 hours. But there are people who are still in prison for 5 years now, allegedly, who have not been tried in any court of law. All right, thank you about that, Ms. Chidima. Over to the next newspaper, and that's Vanguard. Why governors' orders are deflecting to APC, Governor Sule. ISWAP plans fresh attacks in Ondo, Kogi, DSS. This will be seen in page 2. We will go after enemies of our sovereignty, CDS. This will be seen in page 8. Abuja protests. Court reprimands Kanu's lawyer, brother, 10 others in prison. This will be seen in page 5. Why Nigeria should not be designated country of concern. Kuka says this will be seen in page 14. Court nullifies Ebonyi 2024 LG election, sacks chairman, council. This will be seen in page 37. All right, Ms. Chidinma, we could see in one of the headlines where a governor by name Governor Sule made a statement or said something that why governors and others are deflecting to APC. So what's your take about this his statement, ma'am?
I'm not against anybody defecting into any other party. I'm not against anybody moving from one party to another. But where I get angry is when they decide to lie that they are doing it for the betterment of we the citizens. I mean, it's obvious that it's for your own gain. Yes, most of them defect to other parties because maybe the parties they are in have been having conflict, like the PDP. If somebody from the PDP decides to leave for APC, I won't have a problem with that because the party has been having crisis that have been going to court for a very long time. Some of them also is because of the fact that they want to be in the winning party. Now, APC have been a party that APC have been a party where presidential candidates have won at least since 2015.
Yes.
So it's in their best interest as politicians.